Like, I'm so happy.
You just sit down here and I'll come, I'll pet this chick, and I'm going away. They're still needing my friend, get her from me. And I'm like, sorry, it will happen again. You don't come. Yeah, sorry. You know, baby, and you see how serious it looks. It's actually very, very goofy.
This life is not balanced. It's no balance at all. The night that Dotun left is the night that Daniella is talking about Khalid, doing Remembrance Day for Khalid. I say, chai. It's not easy. So Daniella and Khalid, first Daniella and Khalid, imagine. Daniella and Chichi, they were having a conversation. Chichi was talking about Deji. Daniella was talking about Khalid and, you know, the kind of relationship that they had when he was around. And then she also mentioned that she doesn't think that things are going to work out there, but she hopes that things work out, but she doesn't think it will work out, but she hopes it works out. Just talking general talks. And then there were other conversations that happened last night that I'm going to give you guys all the details. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so they can get notified every time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So let's begin with Sheggz and Bella and the drama that they acted last night. So when they were in bed, it was as if Sheggz was trying to get a little some under the duvet, and Bella was not succumbing to that. And the next is like, Shay, you want me to literally ask you verbally? And he now proceeded to ask her for what he wanted, and she was like, she now declined. The next thing is like, what type of wife is this?
Wait, I just want to tell you what I'm not telling you. I want to. So you're going to be asking if I can suck breast publicly. Okay, can I please suck breast?
No, you can't. Okay. I'm telling you, like, I'll actually strangle you.
Oh no, okay, hold on. Wife, what type of wife?
Okay, I shall say nothing. So later on, he was not crying. Baba was not crying, and they now moved on to the part where they were discussing about what to expect in marriage with regards to knacking. As per, she was asking him whether it's going to be an everyday something. He was like, yes, now. She was like, every day. He was not saying something about like, okay, it doesn't have to be like every day, but like it's not something they would discuss. They were just talking about what to expect, right? And then she now spoke about the fact that what if she decides to go celebrate.
Are you the kind of person that wants it every day?
Yeah, most times. Not every day, but often like.
What if I decide to go celebrate?
Yeah, you can do that in like 1 or 2 years after I've chopped you enough.
1 or 2 years after you have chopped what?
It shouldn't be something we speak about, like if that's how you're feeling, we give them. That's how I'm feeling, like
it's not something you discuss about.
Then they now continue the conversation, you know, just still on the topic. Later on, it's as if he was now trying to, you know, still cuddle, and she wasn't. He said scratch my back. Say something about you scratch my back, I scratch your back. She was like, she's not going to scratch any back, that they should stay. Then he now made a statement about like car, that it's as if she doesn't want to get the car gifts anymore. I was like, ha.
I'm serious because you're changing.
Yeah, that kind of person. Yeah, actually that kind of person that you don't do this. Don't forget it.
Oh, you change.
I've been saying this like it's actually no jokes.
It's okay, it's alright. It's like the car gift is gone. I didn't even know when he promised to get her a car, but I know he has been making different promises. So yeah, at least the destination wedding is still holding. Let's not even deep the conversation. Since they are laughing about it, it's a joke, it's fine and good. So we also had Adekunle and Rachel. Let's talk about that particular dynamics that I don't understand how they got to, how the conversation got to where it got to. That's last night, but we're going to take it bit by bit. So you know that Ebuka asked Adekunle a question during the live eviction show about Daniella, that he heard the lines that Adekunle was dropping for Daniella. He now asked him what that is about. Adekunle was now saying that he told Daniella that he wants to try to get to know her, but he knows that she's in a complicated situation in the house, so he'll try to get to know her more outside of the house.
We've been getting closer. She's in a complicated situation at the moment in the house. Basically, I was just telling her that I would pull back from her for a bit, just so that whatever is going on is not misinterpreted. And I did say, you know, I am looking forward to getting to know her better outside the house. Later
on, Adekunle and Rachel, they were now in the room. He was now asking her the conclusion he drew from the question that Ebuka asked him and the answer he gave to Ebuka, that hope is not, she said that he said hope is not going to like change what they have, like anything between them. And this is what now gave rise to a very, very long conversation that happened later on. She wasn't like, she did not draw any conclusion from it.
So what's the question?
Yeah, I'm asking basically when Ebuka said it, if you had any thought process or anything, basically like what?
No, I didn't have any thought process.
After she said that she did not draw any conclusion from it, I thought that was going to be it too. That was not it. When they now went outside, they now had the longer conversation. She tabled the matter. It was a very long conversation. Like, they just kept talking. But the main point from her angle was the fact that he told her that he wanted to get to know her. That's Rachel. He told her that he wanted to get to know her, and then he's liking her, and he's still the same person that made a statement that if he were to win head of house, that he would have picked Daniella to go to share the head of house room with. That she felt disrespected, that he now asked her about this conclusion, the question he asked her this night about her conclusion, that she felt disrespected because of all of that.
That if you had one head of house, you're going to pick Daniella. You cannot be telling me as a man, oh, I want to get to know you. I think I'm getting to like you. Those were your exact words. And then you are telling me that you probably would have picked another woman. In my mind, I'm like, why are we bullshitting ourselves here? Like,
what you're saying is that what conclusion did he expect her to draw from it based on the way he moved in the house? That she told him, she also said that she told him then, like when they were having a conversation, she told him that she was not ready to have anything to do with him in the house, that she didn't want anything in the house. That he now agreed, like he concurred, that the transition she got from that conversation is that he was going to kind of be patient with her, and they would take things slow and try to figure out what it is that they want. The conversation was just doing me like, what's going on?
I don't know exactly how you said it, but that's what I got from it. That the major thing was to get to know each other, but nothing rushed. What that means to me as a woman is that, okay, this guy is willing to be patient with me, let's get to know each other before we now decide, okay, what are we doing?
Rachel and Adekunle, from where to where? And I later remember that earlier on, when Rachel came into the house, herself and Adekunle were close, that they were even trying to ship both of them. So it's tonight that just made me remember that there was a time that this closeness was more than just talking randomly, right? So I think that's when all of this happened, right? So Rachel was thinking that her own conversation was deep. Little did she know that Adekunle was going to analyze the situation even further. Adekunle was now giving scenarios of things that happened, things that she did on her own part. He now talked about one time where they were asking about who she likes in the house. She now mentioned that she likes somebody. He now asked her who is the person that she likes. She now said she can't remember who she said, and that she was joking.
Do you remember that you said that hello, so I asked you who you like in the house, and then you said you like somebody, and then we asked you who the person was, and you didn't say. Who is that person?
I don't even remember. When I told him I liked somebody, I was actually just joking.
We're here. I'm assuming this is after me and you have said, oh yeah, you know what, let's get to know each other. I think I like you and all about that. And then you come back and you say you like somebody.
This house, right now, it's looking like these are the people that will be giving us midnight sessions, because I did not see this coming at all. I did not see this. I didn't see them talking about whatever situation that they had between them at this point. But it's looking like we have a new couple that's about to form. So Adekunle told her, now give her more scenarios, give her dates, time, different dates, times, the different times that things happened, right? He talked about the Giddy Fire situation, and when the different things that he noticed with that made him to just kind of feel like there was no need for him to even have a conversation with her.
So I'm just going to play back all the different things that have happened that basically did not make me see a reason to ask you about the situation with, or your closeness with Giddy Fire, and why it was not enough reason for me to act out.
The conversation kept going. He now told her that the reason he asked her the question about the conclusion she drew from Ebuka's question is because she's the one that's closest to him in the house. Kind of like maybe it's not in that direction, that the question was not in that direction of, oh, how do you feel kind of stuff, right? And then he now said, in fact, that the main question that he needs to even find out is, do you like me? She was not like, no. He was like, then case closed now.
Yeah, I have it.
Tell me.
It's a very simple question, straight question and answer.
Yeah, say it.
Do you like me?
No.
Case closed. So there's no reason why there's anything to bring it up.
I thought the case was going to close there, but my dear brothers and sisters, it did not close there. They just kept talking, but it was still about the same thing, Jai. I don't even think we need to really talk about everything. It was still around that talk, right? Then let's talk about our rider. Our rider has lost Abina, not lost. Our rider's wife is no longer in the house. So later in the evening, he was just lying down in the garden. I was like, oh, somebody that they just fed rice, I mean, yesterday, and he was so excited that finally that she has fed him something. He was so excited.
I've made it. For the first time. Cool.
Well done. Today's a good day.
I have to find money. I find love and wife. I have to find money.
What, love and wife?
He's coping good, Sha. He's in fact, we have gotten our rider back. The rider that used to torment everybody. Last night he was just talking about how they don't even know that he has backup outside. That the backup he has, that they should be. He was like telling Adekunle that he should be scared that if they stand up together, that Adekunle is going to go. He was just joking, having a fun time. It was chilled. It was cool. It was. I was like, welcome back, rider. Then the level 2 people, former level 2 people, they were also having a conversation. It was chilled. It was a chill time, Sha. They had a chill time. Before I forget, Daniella and Sheggz, they were having a conversation, and a lot of people online tagged it as conspiracy. So here's how the conversation went. They were talking about, she was talking about the possibilities, like what to expect from the nominations, the people that she thinks the way she thinks the dynamics is going to be. She called names of people that she feels would come for them and kind of like puts them up. I think she was talking about maybe level 2 people or herself and some other people that have not been up in a while.
The people go really call our level. I feel like if them join me, I also get get remedies, get Sheggz, get Bella, Rachel and Chichi. These people now, they reason some kind way, like Sheggz and Bella.
That one.
They will come for us.
So do you guys think that we're going to tag this as conspiracy? For me, I think that it's in between, right? It's like, it's not direct conspiracy, like, oh, put this person up. But like, you know, when you're talking about the people that you think are going to come for you guys, it could be a subtle way of saying, oh, we need to also get back at them kind of thing. But like, it's not direct. So I don't know if Big Brother is going to call it out or say anything about it. Let's just watch and see. Then there's a conversation that Brian had about the upstairs room having 8 beds. So he's suggesting that there are going to be 8 people in the finals. So I just thought about it, like maybe that might be it.
3 people are dipping this week. 3 people are dipping this week. It's enough to make it 8. To accommodate 8 people there.
Yeah, facts.
We might have a top 6 this season, and then if you include the riders, that's 8. So let's just see how that one also plays out. They just had like different conversations, Jare. So this is where I end this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.